Welcome back. In this lesson, we are going to compare TCP and UDP. TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol. UDP stands for User Datagram Protocol. Both are used to move data across a network, but they do it in different ways. Let's start with TCP. TCP is connection-oriented, which means it creates a reliable connection between two devices before data is fully exchanged. Think of TCP like sending an important package with tracking and delivery confirmation. The sender wants to know that the package arrived, and if something goes missing, it can be sent again. In networking, TCP checks that data arrives correctly and in the right order. If part of the data is missing, TCP can request that the missing piece be retransmitted. This makes TCP reliable, but it also adds extra overhead. Because of that, TCP may be slightly slower than UDP, but it is much better when accuracy matters. TCP is commonly used when the data must be complete and correct. For example, opening a secure website, transferring files, sending email, or using remote desktop connections usually depends on reliable communication. You would not want half of a file download, missing parts of an email, or a broken web page. In those situations, reliability is more important than speed. Now, let's talk about UDP. UDP is connectionless, which means it does not set up the same type of reliable connection before sending data. It sends the data quickly, but it does not guarantee that every piece arrives in order, or gets resent if it is lost. Think of UDP like making a live announcement over a speaker. The message goes out quickly, but if someone misses a word, the speaker usually keeps going instead of stopping and repeating everything. This makes UDP faster and more efficient, but less reliable. UDP is commonly used when speed matters more than perfect delivery. Examples include live video, online gaming, voice calls, and streaming. If a tiny part of a video call is lost, you may see a brief glitch, but the call continues. It would be worse if the call constantly paused to resend every missing piece of data. For the exam, remember this simple comparison. TCP is reliable and connection-oriented. UDP is faster and connectionless. TCP focuses on accuracy. UDP focuses on speed. The key takeaway is that TCP and UDP are both transport protocols, but they solve different problems. TCP is best when the data must arrive correctly. UDP is best when the data needs to move quickly in real time. Join me in the next lesson as we explore services provided by networked hosts.